What's going on, y'all? Beatdown in the house, chilling in my home studio. Boom. Um, it's practice day. Got a couple of days off before my next gig, so I thought I'd let you in on a little something. I recently acquired some cymbals, an entire set, as a matter of fact. I might be in the market for some new cymbals, I don't know, but I managed to get my hands on a set for a few days. And I've been playing these for a little bit. You can see them in the background there, kind of like that. Did a couple of home sessions with them, and I got to tell you, man, I really dig these. So I figured while I got them in my possession, I'd let y'all see what I got going on here. So let me show you what I'm rocking with. So check these out. These are the new signature precision cymbals from Paiste. And this is a bit of a stretch for me, man. I've been playing the same plates for a long time. So, it was a welcome change, I guess, to try these things out. But let me show y'all what I got. This is, I got a whole set here. This is the 14-inch hats. There's also a Sound Edge version that they make with the wavy bottom cymbal. 16-inch crash, as you just saw. This is a thin, 16-inch thin. There's an 18-inch thin. So I'm basically duplicating my previous setup with these. 10-inch flash. Right now they only got 10. Hopefully they'll come out with an 8 soon to go with it. 20-inch ride. There's also a 22 heavy version. So, I mean, you guys that play that heavier metal kind of stuff, this friggin' ride will rip your head off. The 22-inch one, that bell is ridiculous. 17-inch crash. They don't have a thin version of this, but that was probably intentional because the 16 and the 18 go really well, whether you're going with the medium weight or the thin weight. They both sound really good together. And the 17, regardless of which pair you go with, sits perfect right in the middle. So there's probably no need for a thin 17. And then there's an 18-inch China. I'm not a big fan of Chinas. I prefer these guys right here. That is the, I managed to scam one of those 18-inch thin Swiss crash. So these are what I got. I did a couple of home sessions, like online sessions with these cymbals, and I tell you, man, these things record like beasts. So I'm going to play these for you and let you know what they sound like if it's the first time you're hearing of these. And then I'll tell you a little bit about these things afterwards. So the Signature Precision line is more or less just a more affordable version of the original Signature line. And I guess the main difference is that the original Signatures are hand hammered, whereas these guys are machine hammered. So the stamp on, say, an 18-inch thin crash, the hammering pattern or the stamp on each cymbal is going to be the same. Whereas with the Signature one, you got one guy hammering the whole thing out. So it's more of a custom thing with the original Signatures, and that's why they're a little more expensive. But it's the exact same alloy as the original Signature, so it's still very much a high-end cymbal. It's just a little bit lighter in the pocket than the original Signature line. So I pretty much checked out this entire line of cymbals. I played the original, just the regular medium crashes, the 16 and the 18. I opted for the thin version because that's generally how I like my cymbals. I like the way I like a little bit softer bite on the front. So that's why I like the lighter or thinner cymbals. I played the 22-inch heavy ride. Rock drummers are going to love the crap out of that one because the bell is ridiculously loud on that thing. It's not as crashable as the 20, unless you're really bashing the crap out of it, but it's more, it's better for stick definition, it's better for volume, the 22-inch heavy. And like I said, there's only a 10-inch splash right now. Hopefully there's going to be an 8 introduced. Who knows? I don't think this line's going to go anywhere, so they're probably going to expand on it later. But I love these cymbals, man. I mean, they sound really, really great on recording. I'm getting a little bit more projection out of these than my older cymbals because they were a little bit thinner than these guys, and they were also traditional finish, where these are a little bit more brilliant. So they're a little bit on the brighter side. But having said all of that, if you're in the market for some high-end cymbals, if you're ready for a change, like I think I am, check out the Precisions. They sound really, really good if you know how to hit your cymbals, for sure. So check them out. They're probably going to be priced the same as the competition's high-end cymbals. So they're all going to be, relatively in the same sort of price range. So yeah, go to your music store, check them out. Signature Precision.